Come on! Good evening, everybody. What's up? It's Saturday night once again, and I'm glad we're all back for another ROM hack race. It's good to see you. Hello. Feel free to make some noise in chat, and by noise I mean, post some emotes, get some hype, do whatever you gotta do. Run around your living room and wave your hands in the air. Whatever gets you excited, because we've got a great level tonight. You might know this maker. I bet you do if you've spent any time in Kaizo at all. In the past several years, you will have heard the name AmperSam. Here for ROM Hack Races 233 tonight, AmperSam's got a level for us called The Illusion of Choice. So I guess we're predetermined, destined to play it. Yeah, who knows what choices we might get. You'll know AmperSam, I'm sure, the maker of the ROM Hack Races base ROM, longtime ROM Hack Race collaborator, Hyperion, Shallow Pits 1 and 2, Transmission Chain Experiment, and I looked this up, 23 music ports and 26 graphics on SMW Central. AmperSam is a really talented ROM hacker, and I'm really excited to see what they've got for us tonight. If you're new here and you don't know what's going on, this is ROM Hack Races, welcome to it. Every Saturday night, we play a freshly made Super Mario World Kaizo level that no one's ever seen before, except for the maker. Of course, they made it with their eyes closed, and the testers who tested it with their eyes closed, and the racers have no idea what they're in for. They just have to improvise, use their wits and skill to get through. It's a challenge of consistency at what they already know and one-shots at obstacles they have not yet seen. The testers have given us some ratings this week. Longest section here, 4 out of 10. Brain factor, 5 out of 10. Complexity, 4 out of 10. Overall, this level's 5 out of 10. And we have, how many is that? 14 brave individuals who have signed up to take it on tonight. This level was tested by SolveForX, Mithrillionaire, Walking Eye, RB Pimlico, and Fen. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much for volunteering your time for that behind the scenes. We got scouts tonight. We got how many racers? 14. 14. Like, oh yeah, I just said that, right? Didn't I just say that? Was that 14? Hey, how many were there? 14. They signed up. But we've got scouts who are watching everybody's streams and letting us know who takes the lead if we want to have somebody on the restream. Thank you so much, Fen. Osu for doing the restream as well as scouting. What's up, Dot? And Captain Blueprint. Excuse me. got a frog in my throat this morning. I've had a frog in my throat this evening, and I had one this morning, and it's been there all day. But we got scouts. They're gonna help us out, let you see everybody's clears. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I'm GlitchCat. I will be bringing you the play-by-play as best I can tonight. And the racers here, the real stars of the show. We got B2 up here in the upper left. We got Halcyon upper right. We got Revelug in the lower left, and we got You Fail Me in the lower right. And we got me and you and everybody. So thanks for dropping by. Get ready to rock. Get comfy. Get some water. Stay hydrated or whatever. And yeah, sorry about that daylight savings time. It is kind of annoying, but we'll be ready to rock here pretty soon. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. All right, let's do it. Link can't have all the fun. It's week 233. AmperSam's The Illusion of Choice. Break me open for a surprise. Only my bottom is vulnerable and I'll bounce off walls. So, what have we got here? Now, we did have to warn the racers. This is an SA1 level. Needs a little bit of memory in order to run, little special memory thing. And so we're gonna see some kind of complicated interactions with sprites. This is such a neat gimmick here. What have we got going on? We got these jars. Throw them on the ground, and the bottom, like we were told by the message box, the bottom of the jar will break, and we'll get a surprise. It's like those little bobble machine toy things. You never know what we're gonna get. And so the racers are gonna have to figure out how to throw the jar and how to deal with the sprite that pops up from within the jar. Little bit of a surprise here. Looks like Revelug in the lower left making a lot of progress. Everybody's kind of getting to this same point, but I think Revelug has figured out what they want out of this obstacle. So first things first, this jar contains a gray moving block sprite, and that'll be able to stand on that, get across the gap. Second jar has, second Kinder Surprise egg has a urchin in there. So we gotta bust that urchin open and use the spin jump to get across the wall. And then we've got the charge and chuck. And it definitely, wow, looks like Revelug in the lower left. Keep your eyes in the lower left-hand corner because Revelug's on a sight read right now. They've never seen these obstacles before, but they are just blasting through because they know what to do. Holy cow, Revelug here making huge moves. Is this gonna be checkpoint? Whoa! Pick a pot. Will it? What is gonna... Oh no. That's amazing. Look for Halcyon in the upper right. Also going for that checkpoint. B2 in the upper left. Same chance. Wow, these racers picked up this gimmick so fast. That is amazing. Remember, 2 sections, and the racers do know this. So a huge lead right now for Revelug in the lower left. So what have we got here? Yo, yeah, we got 2 jars. Oh, wow. Oh, this is so neat. So here's the illusion of choice. Revelug's screen in the lower left here as you fail me trying to catch up. So there's 2 jars, and you don't know, at the first time you get there, you don't know which is going to be which, but either of the objects will be able to help you through the obstacle in some way. And so you pick your jar, and you do the obstacle with your chosen jar. That is a really fascinating idea here. Revelug is definitely kind of getting locked into their choices and making their way really fast through here. But there's B2 DE getting to the checkpoint as well, so not a lot of time for Revelug to learn this section unopposed. We got, of course, Louis Douce catching up to the checkpoint as well, and it looks like You Fail Me is one good jump away. They got it. So now it's a race. Revelug still, you could say, in the lead. They've seen the most of this, but these racers are definitely catching up quick. They need to use the jar to open the on-off switch. By throwing the jar into the side of the on-off switch, they'll activate it and flip the blocks, and then the bottom of the jar smashes, and they've got to use the sprite that comes out to get through the next obstacle. So yeah, this is the illusion of choice. Either way, whatever you choose, you still have to do the same obstacle. Really clever design here. I love this for a race from Amper. Keep in mind too, you're seeing Revelug's screen on the lower left. There are the square on-off switches on the wall, but there are also these circular on-off dots that exist. And we could say, what's up, dots? And when you throw a block at a switch block, it will flip it. But all you have to do to flip the on-off dots is just touch them. So if a sprite touches them, if the jar touches them, if Mario touches them, anything, they will flip the on-off blocks as well. Louis Douce, whoa! Louis looking for some magic. So everybody kind of trying some strats here right now and trying to figure out what their preferred sprite for these obstacles is. I like to see the different choices that people are making. Looks like Revelug is kind of going with one set of sprites. A lot of people going for the fish instead of the dolphin. B2 DE, oof. Trying to make some moves. So this is maybe where some brain is going to come into play. This grinder obstacle everybody is getting to. This is pretty tricky, and it's going to take a little bit of time to figure out. And this is where a racer really has the chance to break ahead, because it's not necessarily hardcore skill that's going to get them through here. It's knowledge. It's understanding. If they can figure out the obstacle faster than everybody else, that's going to put them in the lead. At the risk of kind of John Maddening things, the player who does the race fastest will probably win. Looks like B2 here trying for an idea. They're getting past the saw, and they have got a whole new world to explore. Ah, the Koopa gives them, oh wow, that's so interesting. The kicking Koopa gives them a jar containing one power-up, and it looks like B2 has got the Fire Flower. So yeah, so they'll have to do the rest of this with the Fire Flower. Looks like maybe the other one was a cape. Okay, now B2 making choices here. Life is, oh no! Life is about choices. And what has happened? Oh! Whoa! I was so scared. I was like, no way. There's no way you would just get stuck in there. Oh, wow. And that's a win. 6 minutes and just about 20 seconds for B2. Here goes Louis Douce in the upper right. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Louis? Ah, it's an orb. Oh, no, but Revelug got it first. Wow, what a race. Oh, my gosh. I think that's Revelug. I was watching Louis Duce because, you know, they were right there. Not even noticing Revelug down there in the lower left. Also got it. There's our podium, and that might be one of the tightest podiums we have ever seen in a ROM hack race level. The illusion of choice, but definitely kind of arranged the racers. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, right? No die to learn obstacles. No die to learn. AmperSam, they wouldn't pull that on us. No way. Fast stuff tonight. Amazing. Good job, everybody. That was really stellar. We're hanging out here, cheering for everybody. Revelug, you got first, my friend. First. Followed very quickly by those other racers that we just saw, that I just knew their names. No, hold up. No, I'm so bad at this. It was Louis and B2. Oh, excuse me. No, excuse me. Revelug. I'm so dumb. I'm silly. I'm silly. I was literally just watching this all happen. It was B2 to get the first, Revelug for the second, Louis Duce for the third. Excuse me. My bad. Didn't mean to get your hopes up there, pal. Sorry. Yeah, B2 clutched it out real quick, but you got the read on the first section. And what in the world? You fail me. Hey, let's go. You fail me. Barely even time to say hello here. They're not even taking off their coat, and they are out of here with the different ending, which I like to see. Yeah, alternate, secret ending. I'll give you fail me some points because they got the gold tape sprite out of the jar instead of the orb. What a freaking clever little level here tonight from AmperSam. Love it, love it. We got Isherwood in the lower right now, Jank Pickle lower left, Nathan MG in the upper right, Halcyon in the upper left. Looks like Halcyon and Nathan working on the second half, and Jank Pickle Isherwood on the first. I hope you're all doing well tonight. Yo, thanks for the raids. Revelug B2, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks. This is a great level. It's been a really just fun race to watch. If you have any questions or anything about Kaizo, Super Mario World mechanics, this or that, please feel free to just ask. That's always cool. This level's going by pretty quick, so I'm trying to explain what I can as fast as I can, but there's a lot going on here. Gotta love the idea of the surprise jar, and I think that this is very responsible level design tonight from AmperSam. You know, like by default, the player won't know what's in the jar unless you tell them, and that's just an invitation for all sorts of troll potential and this and that and the other thing. And I love how Amper took that idea and kind of leaned into it with the illusion of choice. It doesn't matter what jar you pick. It's going to be something helpful, but it still is a mystery because you don't get to see it until it happens. So a really neat way to kind of like, I wouldn't even call this like die to learn. Try to learn, you know, mess around and find out. It's not die to learn, it's try to learn. And that's very, very clever design here. B2, thank you for the raid, and GG on the win tonight. Really appreciate that. Yo, just want to say it's Halcyon, upper left, Nathan MG. We got Stucat here in the lower left, and Isherwood still in the lower right. Stucat also on the second section. We're looking for a fourth right now. Under 10 minutes, so this is seriously fast competition here. And thanks for making ROM hack races a little part of your Saturday night. Oh no, Halcyon! Oh no! Oh no! They went to get the cape out of the, they went to get the cape out of the jar, but then it just floated down. Oh no. And it looks like there's Isherwood, Isherwood 8-1 with that checkpoint. Nathan MG still looking for that, whatever's in this jar. There we go, Nathan with the fire flower. They can melt those blue ice blocks with the coin inside. You'll remember them from Mario 3. Oh. You know, everybody chooses, we've seen more choices on the up pipe here, and there's a win. Nathan MG getting that surprise orb. How many Chuck E. Cheese tickets do you think it would take to get the orb, you know? I don't know about you all, but I love those little bobble toy machines, where, you know, you put a quarter in, and you get one of those little plastic eggs, and it's got a little surprise in it. Uh-oh, Halcyon in the upper left. Oh, nicely done, Halcyon. They were a little concerned, I think, about what kind of cape trick they'd have to do. And here we go. Yo, Halcyon. Looks like they have made their selection. Oh no. Orb. Oh man, I keep putting quarters in this thing and I'm trying to get an orb, man. All I get are these moles. Do they have anything other than moles in this thing? B2DE our winner tonight. First up, followed by Revelug and Louis Douce in third. But we're here to cheer everybody on, and seriously, 12 minutes into this race is nothing to sneeze at. Jank Pickle in the second section, Endless Ascent. In the first section, Stu Cat. Second section, Isherwood. Second section, and whoa, what's that? Germ Dove coming in here. Second section in the upper left. I am really, honestly fascinated with this level tonight. I didn't get a chance to test this one this week. Big shout outs to the testing team who volunteered. But I didn't get a chance to play this, but I checked the patch before I sent the race off to the bot and just played the first couple obstacles and was like, oh no, this is gonna be such a wild race. There's immense power in this breakable jars gimmick. Holy cow. You know, I could see an inverse of this level too, where you don't want to break the jar. You want to use the jar and stack them up and, you know, maybe do like trick off of them. But the jars have, I don't know, fireballs in them or poison gas or something, you know, and they'll fill up the room. You could flip this whole gimmick on its head and not break the jar. So welcome everybody coming in from the raids and everything. What's up, Odd Fungus and friends? How's it going? I hope you're all having a nice night. Thanks for making ROM Hack Races a part of it. Hold up, here's Stu Cat though. Lower left. Stu Cat getting the fire flower. Busting on through to the other side, just like that song. Everybody takes the up pipe, man. Everybody taking that up pipe. Oh no. I love when they go back in the pipe again, like, surely there must be some mistake. And that's sub 14. Just shy of 14 minutes for Stu Cat. Well done. Surely you wouldn't have done this. Oh no. We have seen a single right-facing pipe. The name of the racer escapes me, excuse me. It is Germ Dove missing that feather. And Isherwood, hey, hey, smart Isherwood, wow. Using the jar to hit the turn block just in case they wanted to go through that way. Pretty smart. Hey, Isherwood in the lower right, they're getting the alternate exit. Yo, the secret director's cut. If you get all the secret stuff, you'll get the true GG ending. See, that ending I think is the true ending because it says GG at the end. The other orb ending is just like, it's like the bad ending. Good job, good job. It's Jump Mat in the lower right. Endless Ascent, Germ Dove, Jank Pickle. Germ Dove working on section 2. Jank Pickle also section 2. And Jump Mat, hey, what's up? Getting to that checkpoint. Or I think they were at the check. I don't know. They're at the checkpoint. Look at it. See it there? Hanging out. Y'all are really fun and cool. Thanks for making ROM Hack Races a part of your Saturday. Hope you're feeling really well. It's a good day, man. This race makes me happy tonight. They're always fun. In particular, I don't know. This race just makes me happy. Something about breaking open jars. It's really satisfying and fun, you know? What's that one copy pasta kind of thing? I didn't make this. This isn't my joke, but I read this on the internet one time. It's like, imagine if you're living in Hyrule and you know, things are normal. It's a normal life, and your grandmother, your ancient grandmother, tells you stories of, you know, the past and the lore and legends and stuff. And one day, some dark things start happening. And a little while later, you're outside with your grandma in the garden, and this young boy runs by in green, and he just goes, hoo-yah, 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 and he grabs all the pots around and just smashes them and does a backflip and then runs off. and you think, wow, what a weird kid, and your grandma just kind of like, with a tear in her eye, just like smiles and like says, we've seen the child of time, you know? Yo, thank you so much for the raid, Isherwood, and let's congratulate Germdove on the win. Nicely done. Good job. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I am so proud of you all. Y'all are amazing Kaizo players. No, this is fantastic. I'm really impressed. We schedule, let me tell you, 2 hours for these broadcasts, and this level is so clean and smooth, being played by such incredibly talented racers. Here goes Jank Pickle for the win. Question mark. There it is. And then there were 2. Are we gonna get everybody out of here? Wow. I'm really honestly impressed. Y'all have done great tonight. You all win. I'm not even joking you. Sub 20 minutes, sub 30 minutes for a 5 out of 10 level. Unreal. Actually unreal. Please do yourselves a favor. If you want. If you like doing that for yourself. Go over and play some of AmperSam's other ROM hacks and other levels that they've made. Amper is a very talented maker. And I always look forward to seeing what they're going to do next, because they're one of those makers that I actually have no idea what to expect. Last time they made a ROM hack race level, it was a classic Takamoto style vanilla level flashback. Now this, a brainy ASM gimmick with sprites in jars, you don't know what you're gonna get. I highly recommend AmperSam's work. Jeez, I don't even know what to say. I feel like I've barely even gotten to sit down and say hello tonight, and we've got 2. We've got Endless Ascent and Jump Mat. I don't want you even for a minute to think that, oh, well, they're the only ones left, they're bad. We're 18 minutes into the race, yo. Most nights, we have a lot more people going at this time. An hour for this level is a good clear time. I think sometimes we all see too much Kaizo and we forget just how difficult this stuff really is. If you're feeling inspired, you can go over to romhackraces.com, the official website. Download this patch for yourself, check it out, play the level on your own time. You don't have to race. Oh, hey, Jump Mat. Whoa, amazing. They got locked in there. That's really cool. I didn't know you could do that. That was actually really cool. That was really neat. How'd they do that? If you're crouching, and if you're Big Mario and you're crouching, and you're crouched into a 1-tile gap, right? Big Mario is 2 tiles high, 1 tile high gap. How are you doing this? How are they doing this? That's twice. I'm gonna give them a multiplier for 500x the number of times they do that cool points. But if you spin in a 1-tile gap as Big Mario, you can clip through the floor. Jump Mat is clipping through the ceiling. It's the corner tile. Yeah, there we go. So the corner tile is the weird tile that you can clip through. That's how they're doing that. Okay. I was really like, well, you can clip through ceilings with that trick? Kind of cool. But as I was saying, romhackraces.com for all your ROM hack races needs. We also have a Discord server. Please feel free to join us, talk shop. Download the ROM hack races base ROM made by AmperSam and pals for your next ROM hack project. It's like a pre-stretched, pre-coated canvas like Bob Ross uses, ready for all your needs. Saves you a lot of work in the setup department next time you make a ROM hack or a Kaizo. This was made on the BLDC2 base ROM. Lol. It's like some famous basketball player, like, yo, I never wear Nikes, man. Those things suck. Here goes Endless Ascent. What's it gonna be? Orb. Good job, Endless. And yo, thank you, Attention Deficit Dad. Thank you so much for the 25. All your subs and bits go right back into the ROM hack races community. Man, I would have liked to hang out and talk about this level a little bit more. There is just a lot going on here and a lot of really interesting level design possibilities when you have this. I love this kind of split path idea in a level where you could go one way, you could go another way, and either way it would work. I kind of had this weird idea for shell levels where, like, you try a shell setup, right? And if you miss it, then there's something else down there that you might be able to, like, do a different trick and save yourself. And this is kind of like that, sort of like that idea. Like, it doesn't really, it's the illusion of choice. It doesn't matter what you pick. This kind of concept could get so really brainy. Different jars, different color-coded jars to show you. Red ones contain something dangerous. Green ones contain something good. Blue ones contain a mystery surprise. Mostly everyone has gotten the orb for the goal. Only, I think, 2 folks have gotten the goal tape. The true ending, of course. Yo, thanks for watching. Eclipse, thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget, hey, like I was saying, you can go to romhackraces.com, get the patch for yourselves. Play it whenever you feel like. And if you just want to jump on the Discord, we got a really great community. Not only for the races, but just for Kaizo in general. If you want to get some gameplay tips or ROM hacking advice, if you have some kind of project or something, whatever it is, jump on over to the server, and there's lots of really cool people there hanging out. Help you out, you know? ROM Hack Races long ago was conceived of as a way for people to have a foot in the door when it comes to this kind of thing. It can be intimidating, it can be weird to know where to start with Kaizo, with Mario ROM hacking, with so many different tools and options and all these things going on. So it's nice to have a place where you could learn, and there's folks there that know what they're doing. I was gonna say too, I love how the obstacles in this level, in the second section, are kind of increasingly like built on top of each other. Like Jump Mat here is about to get to this section where they either could be above or below. If they're below the section, they do one obstacle, they do the mushroom trick. If they're above, then the player has to use the saw to get through. Yo, here it is. Could it be? You know, I'm actually curious about something. Oh yeah, Jump Mat, here we go. Can they get the flight? What are you gonna do? Oh! Oh no. I was actually curious about something myself in this level though. When, at the end of this level, right, where Jump Mat took the dive there, there's that blue Koopa that kicks a shell. And the blue Koopa will open one of 2 different things here. What are they called? Blocks. They're called blocks. What determines whether or not a block gets opened? Is that just RNG? What's the setup that's making that happen? I was just curious myself. Dunno. Just kind of happens. That's cool. I was just curious. Alright, yo, Jump Mat setting up for it again. Fire Flower, haha. I think the Fire Flower is the easier of the 2, because you're not really in any danger. There's no threat of death with the Fire Flower. Oh, look at this. True ending for the last racer. Uh-oh. Oh. Yo, the super true ending. The super incredibly true ending. I thought they were accidentally gonna throw that off the edge or something. Yeah, very bold. And that's everybody through. Wow. Yeah, 26 minutes, all racers done. We could say hey to yeah, not Zen Gamer 2009. Unfortunately, they do not have the layout correct. But that's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Sorry, no worries. The reason we have the ROM Hack Race layout is so that when we rotate someone in on the restream, we don't have to crop, right? If some people's games are on the left side, some people's are on the right on their normal stream. So that's the purpose of the layout. We can raid them still if you would like. That would be cool. It's a way to share the love and shine some light on another racers. Jeez, I feel like I didn't get really a chance to say much for everybody, but I hope you all enjoyed the race tonight. There will be another race at 8:00 p.m. next Saturday. We have another fun level for you, and I hope you don't miss it. Geez, thanks everyone involved. Really appreciate it. Once again, shout outs to Osu, Mario Kartman running the restream tonight, Solve for X, Mithrillionaire, Walking Eye, RB Pimlico, and Fen for testing the level tonight. Thank you so much, Starlord, Dot, Blue, and Cherry Evie for scouting for us tonight. And always Dr. No, Kelgan, D to the 4th for helping us out. I have been GlitchCat7. You can catch me around. I get around, get around, like that one song by that band that were surfers. You know that song, how they get around in their cool cars. Thanks for being a part of this tonight. I will see you all next week for another level. And keep rocking some Kaizo. I hope you have a really good time. Check out romhackraces.com for more. And I'll see you next week. You matter. Your thoughts matter. Your heart matters. Your feelings matter. You matter to other people in your lives, and you matter to me as human beings. You matter to the internet's #1 longboy furret, and the people that matter to you in your lives would love to hear from you about that. We know Black Lives Matter. We know LGBTQIA+ lives matter. Indigenous lives matter. Disabled lives matter. You too. Oh my word! Because they. Oh no! Oh no! I was like, this is perfect. I'm gonna time it like exactly right there as soon as they got it. It was gonna be perfect. I was gonna time it so perfectly. Oh geez. Well, I mean what I say, and I hope that you all take that to heart. Yeah, they're about to win it. It's right here. Well, it looks like they're gonna get it. Yep. So we're gonna go share the love. We're gonna say hey to the saddest story ever. Aw. Yeah, that Ernest Hemingway, write a sad story in 5 words or something. We're gonna go over and say hey to Germdove, y'all. Thank you for being a part of this tonight. I will spare you the speech once again. But thank you for hanging out, and I hope you have a really good evening. We'll see you next week for more ROM Hack Races. Peace.